Okay, Marsha, so how can I help you today?
Well, I'm working full-time. I'm a part-time student.
Right.
I've just gotten engaged and I live at home. There's just so much stress in my life. I have everything happening all at once. Just to top it all off, I failed an exam, a really big exam, and I just feel like I can't do anything anymore. I can't do anything right. I've just got so much stress and I feel like such a disappointment, such a failure, and I've embarrassed my family by failing. Yeah, I just don't know what to do anymore, and I guess I've come here today to tell you, like, I want to leave uni, and I guess that's why I've come here to you today.
Okay, so it sounds like a whole lot of stuff's on top of you at the moment?
Yeah, just so much, just
stressing
all piling on, yeah.
So you're working full-time, plus
part-time study.
Part-time study, and then you've got your wedding preparation.
Yeah, just got engaged, and wedding's just a month away now, so yeah, so I've just got so much happening. Work is really demanding, and just fail this exam, it's just, don't know what to do, all too much. Yeah.
So I imagine you've been sweating on this for a while and it's all been swirling around in your head?
Just been building up and building up, and so much pressure with everything, and I'm living at home, so my parents, a lot of pressure, need to do everything right, and by failing this, I feel like I've just embarrassed them and disappointed them, and I just don't feel like I'm good enough, to go on studying.
Okay. And have they said much to you about failing your exam?
They haven't said much. I was really scared to tell them, actually, because I knew they'd just be so disappointed and just embarrassed by the fact that I did fail.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never failed anything before, and so, it's really hard.
Yeah. So it's new and you don't like it at all?
Not at all, no, and I think leaving uni will just be the way out, just so I don't have to go through it again.
Right, okay. Well, I'm glad you've come to counselling, because it's good for us to get an outsider's opinion when we've got so much on our plate and we're confused as to what to do and our emotions can get in the way. And you've just said earlier that a whole lot of stuff's on your plate at the moment. So I'm glad you've come here. Here at the clinic we use the ABC model, which is a cognitive behavioural therapy model.
Okay.
So Marsha, some counsellors have put together a list of beliefs that we often use, and we don't realise that we're using those beliefs, and they tend to be faulty ones.
Okay.
Here's the list here. Have a look through that to see if there are any beliefs that you might be operating on at the moment.
I think number 2.
Okay. Read that one out for me.
That it's necessary to have a high degree of order and certainty in order to be happy and perform well.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier, didn't you? Yeah.
Number 4, that it's necessary to be competent and successful in all those things which are attempted.
Yeah, that's an expectation from your family, isn't it?
Yeah. Possibly number 8, that life should be entirely pleasant and enjoyable, and that any frustration, discomfort or pain would be unbearable.
Yeah. Which one of those stands out the most for you at the moment?
Probably number 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
How would you put that in your own words?
That I need to be successful all the time in everything that I do. Yeah.
And is that different from what's happening in your life at the moment?
Well, failing that exam, I mean, I wasn't successful with that, so I mean, it just throws out, I guess even number 2, because it throws out all the order in my life. I need to have everything, so I need to know what I'm doing, where I'm going, so.
Okay, so if number 4 is an expectation that your family have and that you have of yourself, how do you measure up next to number 4?
I don't feel like I'm good enough.
Okay. All right. Well, what I'd like to do is put some of those ideas on the board under the ABC, and I'll explain as we go along.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you think the trigger point might be, or the activating event for you at the moment?
I mean, there are a lot of things, but I think obviously failing the exam was the main one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And the consequence is you thinking of
Leaving uni,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And that statement you made earlier about I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
That's the B one. That's the crucial one, and I'll explain
Okay.
it shortly when I get up to the board.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I think I'll put it up there now for you so we can work through that. So, Marsha, the activating event, which is what you stated earlier.
I failed my exam.
That's right. And the kind of decision that you're thinking about is...
Leaving uni.
That's right, yeah. Okay. So it's important that we consider the jump from here over to here, and the kind of thinking that you've been swirling around in your head affects the consequence. And you've mentioned earlier that number 4 seems to fit, and you put that in your own words. What were your words before?
That I'm not good enough.
Yeah, good. It's really important for us to consider that kind of thinking. Okay, Marsha, it's good that we've got those things on the board. And what I'd like to do now is focus stepping out a bit from your situation and looking at it from another point of view.
Okay.
To me, it sounds